great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Robbie Ray, the southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Now here's the first offering. Randy Arozarena is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in with that average. down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Fastball just inside. And this will be fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 6, and he fouls this one off. Working on striking out the side in the first. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next on work. Chris Archer gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now into the box is Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. One strike now from Archer.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Here comes the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Brendan Lau, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Mike Zunino. Bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simeon, and quickly there are 2 away.
The shortstop, Wander Franco.
That brings up Wander Franco. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. She's coming. If I want to keep my life, baby, she'll want it. And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Margot is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So the next to bat will be Corey Dickerson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And that brings up the corner infielder, Ji-Man Choi.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Behind 0-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank first in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2 balls and a strike now. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kevin Biggio is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Now here's the pitch. Alejandro Kirk stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate is number 74, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
He's set, and the pitch. Runner goes for second. No balls and 1 strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. Runner going a second time. Pitch inside the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And the runner's breaking for third. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Here's Randy Arozarena. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike now. Hit high and deep out to left. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. That misses 2-0. And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, he's got great feel.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. First base.
Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. 2 down with a runner at first, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Margot. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. Brendan Lau will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next up is Wander Franco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch.
A swing and a miss.